Alright, so here's the blog post for Season 5 of Black Ops 6 Zombies. I'm definitely excited to check this out. So we got a new round-based zombies map, obviously the Reckoning, or better known as Janice Towers. Then we can see the tower systems appear to be critically damaged and total failure is imminent. Stabilizing the ether reactors seem to be the initial overriding goal before even greater threats must be faced. Prepare to confront the cosmic chaos in the last chapter of Black Ops 6 Zombies' narrative, launching at the start of Season 5 on August 7th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Day of Reckoning. Your comms team handlers. Assuming no comms interference, expect Peck, Ravenoff, and Strauss to provide valuable support, with Raptor 1 always skybound to exfil should the situation go even more sideways. But what of Dr. Panos, who sacrificed Alpha Team to return himself from the Dark Ether, and Security Chief Blancard, last seen pursuing Panos in the towers? Then there's both Sam and Director Richthofen. The initial recon tour, we can see the map, pretty cool. We can see the Gobblegum machine, quick revive. I'm guessing this is going to be close to the starting room, this area. This is kind of reminding me a lot of Moon. So, you know, I feel like this is going to kind of be a mimic of Moon. Dope. New enemy, elite enemy, Uber Claus. The secret research and development program of Project Janice Towers appears to have been more evolved than originally thought, developing many more robots in the Claus assembly lab than first anticipated. The greatest of these threats is the Uber Claus, a murderous automatron encased in a toughened, bulky exoskeleton that maintains a cocky altitude, lethal efficiency, and super strength, all directed at newly programmed threats. Dude, that sounds so dope. It does. Enemy takedown tactics are unknown at this point, though combat is likely focused on disrupting the Uber Claus's form, heavily shielding and avoiding its melee attacks. Once the exoskeleton is broken, the Uber Claus core will eject, revealing its second deadly form. The Uber Claus increases its agility, sacrificing defenses for less lumbering locomotion and flying capabilities thanks to the rocket-powered hover boots. It continues to employ energy-based arm-mounted launches, avoid at all costs. While it's defensive, Tesla Coil Shield can prevent your incoming attacks. Dude, they worded it to make it seem like he is a pain, but it looks so cool, this enemy design. It just looks dope. I'm sure the first time I encounter one of these, whenever the map drops, it's definitely going to be hard to kill him. I can expect that 100%. Okay, let's check this out. Other entities. Red Mist descends, robots dispatched. Emergency enforcement protocols may have already been triggered across all 3 towers. Ooh. So it's 3 towers, 3 different areas. That's going to be big, resulting in periodic robot battalions known as Commando Claus, homing in on perceived intruders, preceded by strange red mist. These automated enemies have had their higher functions disconnected, and self-destruct sequences activated and should be dispatched with swift and focused aggression. So these are the special zombies. Like, whenever we get our max ammo, this is what we will be fighting to get that. That's what I'm catching by reading this, right? Here it is, the new Wonder Weapon, the Gorgo-Fex. Latest intel all but confirms Janice Towers may be hiding a new Wonder Weapon known as the Gorgo-Fex. Partly charred experimentation notes discovered on microfiche indicates the existence of a big etheric armament. Dude, I cannot really talk today, whatever. Combining fungal flora and insectal traits to deliver precise impact damage and gravity-defying disruption in close quarters. Glowing membranes on the weapon show hints of motion and circulation under the surface. This weapon seems to pulse and breathe with a beating central heart-like organ that pumps energy through the weapon. Due to the saturation of the dark ether and other unknown emerges, the weapon is said to emit faint psychic vibrations. But how does it work? Dude, look at this. That looks so dope. It looks like a ray gun reskin, to be honest. Let's check it out, see what actually it does. All right. The Gorgo-Fex fires what appears to be slug of ether-based energy. On impact, this inflicts a dense area of direct damage with a tight area of effect. The damage of the impact varies depending on whether the user charges the attack before release. Shortly after impact, energy from a fully charged blast dissipates outward, inflicting damage in a wide area. The dissipation seems to cause a focused temporary gravitational anomaly, catching and incapacitating enemies to float at just above head height. More research is required, but what appears 2 additional variations have been uncovered. So it looks kind of like Shattered Veil, where we might have to do a little bit of side upgrades for these. I'm cool with that. Let's see, are we going to get a super Easter egg? Additional content, main quest and quest rewards, the assault on Janice Towers and the Reckoning. Wait, what? The assault on Janice Towers, and the Reckoning main quest go live at the start of Season 5 on Thursday, August 7th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Ensure you completed the main quest to obtain the Blood, Sweat, and Gears operator skin for Gray, an intriguing weapon charm, multiple calling cards, and sizable XP rewards. Players who complete the main quest prior to the mid-season directed mode will earn a unique calling card variant. Okay, so we're not getting a super Easter egg. That stinks. What the heck? I mean, dope operator basically just mimics the one we got for Shattered Veil, just a little bit different. But no super Easter egg. That kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like right here we're just gonna be getting some traps. Unstable gravity, rapid transportation teleporters, rapid transportation anti-gravity personal launchers, caster turrets, lore and intel, additional gameplay content, returning modes, and access to LTMs across the final zombies map will become available at Season 5 as Season 5 progresses. Also, be sure to equip the new Mr. Peaks field upgrade in your pregame loadout for use in Reckoning, as well as Shattered Veil, The Tomb, Citadel, Terminus, and Liberty Falls. Grief mode, Reckoning in Season. Outlast the undead and your rivals as the new Grief arenas arrive in Reckoning. It's the 4v4 zombies combat you know. Two teams face the same zombie fight threat, but only one walks away. Reckoning, directed mode, mid-season. Wait, bro, we pretty much know what to expect there. Returning LTM, Team Cranked. Okay, Team Crank's coming back. Your fan favorite Team Crank mode returns in Season 5 with refreshed rewards. Your entire squad is tied to a single shared time, and the moment any player takes down any zombie, the team enters the Crank state, boosting abilities and starting a 30-second countdown that only zombie eliminations can refill. Survive a round and that max time drops by 1 second, pushing the pace faster with every wave. Wall weapons? Gone. The mystery box is your sole supplier, but boosted essence earnings while cranked mean you'll have plenty of chances to swap essence for random gear. Every player is loaded out with the Time Stopper field upgrade, capable of pausing the team timer in a pinch, and there's a rare time extended power up that increases the timer. Many quests and Easter eggs are active, offering deeper objectives alongside the relentless timer countdown. New support score streak, combat bow. We had this in Black Ops 3, I think, for one of the specialists. I can remember using a bow. It was, if it's like what I remember. Now, if it's something like what we had in Modern Warfare 3, then whatever. But additional field upgrade, Mr. Peaks. Yeah, I want to check this out. So, summon Mr. Peaks to our reality to create chaos as the deadly and distracting bunny busts out the moves and bashes undead brains to a raving disco beat. Once Mr. Peaks arrives in your hands, throw this hairy helper into the fray and he gleefully attracts normal and special enemies and attacks any undead with his wandering radius, savaging foes until they explode in a shower of bright confetti. Ooh, dance party, Mr. Peaks becomes the life of the party, attracting nearby zombies to him before he detonates an ether pulse to thin out the crowd considerably. Arcane Fury, Mr. Peaks has become a master of the elements, enhancing his regular damage with a random ammo mod. That'll be pretty dope. And then we got Apex Hunter. Mr. Peaks focuses on all attacks to the strongest nearby enemy other than bosses. For example, Claus would be targeted over regular foes while increased damage is inflicted. Mr. Peaks Minor Augment, Social Butterfly. Increase Mr. Peaks' attraction radius. Peaks Favor. Mr. Peaks is good to have around mystery box locations. Get a free box spin if you're near one during activation. That might actually be pretty good at the start of the game. Maybe. Party Animal. Increases Mr. Peaks' dance duration. Okay, so it's just going to kill more zombies. The Reckoning Zombies Leaderboard Event. Compete for top placement in the Reckoning Leaderboard event. Play a zombies match on the Reckoning map to enter the leaderboard and rack up eliminations to earn leaderboard points, helping you to climb to a higher position. Special, elite, and boss enemies earn more points to seek the toughest enemies and take them out. So, we're getting Gobblegums again. I like these leaderboard events, bro, but come on. Gobblegums, really? But, looks dope. I mean, we're not getting a super Easter egg, so it is what it is. We are getting a new LMG. We're getting a Magnum. We're getting boxing gloves. And then we're getting the AUG, which will definitely be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm hyped for this map. I really am. I'm hyped to make videos on it. I'm just hyped to move forward in Call of Duty. For sure. Call of Duty right now is in a very bad state with nothing in the game. So hopefully this will change it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.